There is rain in the area, but we've been
leading off for Atlanta.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the first pitch of the afternoon misses for ball one, and that's how things get underway here at Wrigley. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead. You start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. D-Row, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Yeah, Matty, every person that bought a ticket tonight came to see one thing, and that's the guy on the mound. But I'll tell you what, from an offensive standpoint, this is what you live for. Who's going to make the adjustments offensively to put quality at-bats against this guy? Do they have to get him early? Can someone work themselves into a big count to drive a ball in the gap late? I am so fired up to see this offense take on this monster.
And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. DJ LeMahieu goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
Batting third.
Now to the plate, Dwayne McLaughlin. Just 1 for 10 in the series coming in, so he'll look for better results here today. And he gets ahead 0-1. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt, and particularly that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and his side is now batting Yasmani Grandal. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Well, that rain is really coming down right now. It's raining cats and dogs. You got to make sure you don't step in a poodle. That's as hard as I've seen it rain all afternoon. Everyone, it's so much harder to concentrate when it rains.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
It'll be interesting to see if the pitcher goes back to that. I don't know if the hitter was trying to work the ball the other way, but whatever it was, it just did not look good.
And it's 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And this team, They're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Batting fifth.
Stepping into the box, Stuart Draper, and we'll see if he can at least put the ball in play, something the first 4 men have been unable to do. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Liner towards second. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there. Staying to it and through it, not coming around it, and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1. Draper stands at first with 1 out. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Coming to the plate now, Ricky Schuler. And in case you haven't been keeping up the tabs on him, arguably he's been one of the hottest hitters in the league over the last 7 or so games. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box, clear your head, and just fight.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Atlanta. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Now at the plate, Stephen Eckert. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning.
Welcome back to Wrigley Field, home of the Cubs, who've proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. With the lowest team ERA in the league, it's clear they typically post solid outing after solid outing. And one of the members of their coaching staff told me a big part of that has come from their ability to limit the long ball, a category they also lead the league in. He said that forces the opposing lineups to really string together hits in order to score, because a bloop and a blast is just not something you're going to get off of us. Guys, this appears to be a really tough group of pitchers to barrel up.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Fastball in there for a called strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Simmons, 30 years of age. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 an inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
Travis Pinheiro comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up a former Gold Glover. Here's Juan Lagares. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there for strike 1, 0-1. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning is over. Down in order go. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. First time up, he went down looking. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Moving under it, Lopez. And that's the first out of the inning. In now, Dwayne McLaughlin comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
McLaughlin.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
1-2 now. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And that misses 2-2. Lifted into center field. Stafford has it in his tracks. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And stepping in, Stuart Draper. He singled his last time up.
The first base.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on. Here's Robbie Grossman.
The batter, the left fielder.
First pitch on its way. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, as a former infielder, nothing hurts your heart more than making errors behind your pitchers. Let's see if this guy can pick them up right here.
Line drive to center field. Stafford is right there, 1 down. Stepping in, Ricky Schuler, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Draper leads off first with 1 away, and it's fouled away. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Skied into straightaway right. Del Carmen has it in his tracks. 2 down. A look at our line score here through the first 4, and as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Stafford has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Stephen Eckert. First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a ground ball to third. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home 5th. So striding forward now, Travis Pinheiro. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Here's Juan Lagares now. He's got a base hit tonight. He went down on strikes last time up. The windup and the 0-1. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
Now batter.
Stepping in now, DJ LeMahieu, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Swung on and missed, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 home is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Fouled away. This one's flared toward left center. Lyles into shallow left. He gets there to make the catch, and that into the box now. Dwayne McLaughlin. He flew out in his last at bat, and he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Yasmani Grandal is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. Digging in to try it again. Stuart Draper.
The first baseman. Stuart.
A ball and no strikes.
Now 1-0.
That's wide, 2-0.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
This is foul right side. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Fouled off. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now in the inning. So in now for Chicago, Stephen Eckert. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. A bouncer to the left side, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Oh, and that all developed too late to get him at first, and now the bases are loaded here.
You know, D-Row, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch, and I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
Oh, and he misses for ball 4, and he's forced in the go-ahead run. The catcher, Devin Mesoraco, stands in. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expected it.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 2-0. Coming to the plate now, Robbie Grossman, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And that misses. 2-1. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Robbie Grossman goes down to become the first out in the 8th inning. So coming to the plate, Ricky Schuler.
Number 1.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Lopez will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2. Paul Goldschmidt will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
This is an awesome matchup, especially at this moment in time. You got some guys that are fighting for some serious hardware, and I want to see how this shakes out.
Up and out over the plate, but a called strike. 2-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double. Stephen Pagan enters the ball game out.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
6-1 the final tally today. Chicago seal up their 30th win at home on the season. Stephen Eckert earns a league best 17th victory, racking up 14 Ks in doing so. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 6 runs, 10 hits, 2 errors. They left 14 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours exactly. Our paid attendance at Wrigley Field this afternoon, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.